picked.
So Andrew Tate has been charged, and his brother, right, as well, isn't it? Yeah. So, what do I think about that? Do you know what? It's a bit of a techie one, to be honest. So many people supporting them and saying they're being set up as a big conspiracy and stuff, but then you think, but there must be some sort of evidence, isn't it, for them to be charged? I don't know. I don't feel like I know enough about the story, enough about the evidence to make an opinion on it. I guess we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah, I think Andrew Tate has openly said that they went to Romania because of the judicial system and the fact that they could pretty much get away with quite a lot of things there that they couldn't get away with in the UK. Not exactly sure what he was referring to.
Did he see
what he was planning on doing there, but I think he was just like, the Romanian way of life is just so much more conducive to the way he wants to live. So he's gone there, and now you're under this Romanian law, which I don't know how. I mean, in England, one thing I will say is you will actually get a fair trial. It might not always go your way to things like this you are, I suppose, but I think here there are a lot more stringent processes, and I think over there the fact they can hold you without even having evidence on you in the first place as well. So who knows what they're doing to them? I don't think we know enough to say whether they have actually done.
Yeah, I don't know enough of the evidence. I haven't looked at the evidence to be able to make a decision, like make a opinion on it, give an opinion on it. But what do you think, Anne?
I don't know as much. Like, there's not much that I know about it, so I can't really speak on it. You know, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
That's what he said though, that he does meet girls, he does pretend to be their boyfriend, and then he does get them on webcamming. He said that somewhere.
The lover boy method. They have one about how
he has openly said that he does that, which affected
like that on the BBC interview. That was one of the things that the interviewer brought up.
He did say it. Yeah. Definitely seen a clip of him saying that. I think they even brought that up. I think they showed it. So I guess if we look at that, I mean, that is grooming, right? Exploiting somebody, because you're effectively tricking them into thinking that they're going to have a relationship with you. And then you want them to make you money through selling, through sex, selling sex, really. Webcamming and prostitution, whatever. So I don't know. I don't want to say, if he's done those things that he's done, he's disgusting, isn't he? So I don't want to make her opinion on it.
So, okay, so here's what I think. So first of all, I honestly don't know whether Andrew Tate is guilty or whether he is not guilty. Yeah. I think with situations like this, we need to take out how we feel, separate what we think, and concentrate on what we know, right? So I don't know if he's guilty, and I don't know if he is innocent. One thing I do know, however, is that the media, and when they make someone a villain and when they focus in on them, that's something that I don't trust. Another thing that I observed just through watching his content as well is, I don't know, it sort of seemed a little bit like, what springs to my mind is this is a sort of gameplay that sort of happened before. Have you guys heard of Julian Assange?
Yeah.
So Julian, just for the benefit of the viewers, Julian Assange is actually currently in prison in the USA, and he's the founder of WikiLeaks. And so WikiLeaks is a website for whistleblowers to upload information. Now, about like 10 years ago or so, there was an ex-army person called Chelsea. And Chelsea uploaded loads of confidential files. And basically, those files showed American soldiers committing war crimes, right? He did it, he reported on it, and he told the truth. Now, with Julian Assange, they've had him, because he went against the government or because he reported on the truth, right? They went to take him down, and there was a big thing about it. But also what they did is they slapped a load of sex crimes on him as well. But basically they never come to thing because they were made up. So I worry, like I said, I don't know if he's guilty or if he's I feel like he says a lot of inflammatory things online, as well. And I honestly don't know. But one thing I do know is I don't trust the mainstream media, and I don't trust who it's run by, and I don't trust every narrative that is spun to me. And I really feel like that when the world is trying so hard to silence someone or to take them up, that makes me question it.
But wasn't there women that had come forward and said that he'd done those things to them?
there was, but then also with what she's saying as well, do you know how easy it is for people to be paid off? I know it sounds silly because it's such a high, like, of course, you know, then it can happen, you know, it's worrying, but it's like that's all that's like, I just don't know, just go round and round.
So I do feel like, so just quick, no, I don't feel, no, it's fine, babe, it's fine. I'm going on. Drop the mic, Liz. No, I do. No, I do worry, and I not worry, but I do think critically when it comes to media and mainstream and government officials making someone a villain because I know that they're villains. So, and also just watching Andrew Tate's content at the start when he was doing the inflammatory stuff, it didn't seem like they were picking up on him. But when he started to speak more about political issues and when he started to speak about the Matrix, that's when I saw all this happen. So for me, it's like, okay, so he's been making content for X amount of time, but now you're here. But now as soon as he starts speaking about the Matrix, he starts speaking about things, and he has such big influence, right, on so many people. I think that's worrying for bigger governments. So I think this is less about Andrew Tate and more about, I think there's a bigger issue at hand here. I don't completely believe everything that's sort of going on. But I don't know if
when someone gets too powerful, then they are a threat to.
Yeah. So like, what he's speaking about and what else does he know? That's what they're worried about. And what else is he going to say? Let me take him out quickly before. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's move on. So recently, a TikTok star from Belgium faked his own death and then turned up at his own funeral. Listen, when I see him hop off the helicopter, I was like, yo, this guy is mad. But I'm not gonna lie, that's like I'll probably do
that for real.
Definitely. Yeah, but you know what? Like, does anyone know why he did it? Because he wanted to see who really loved him and who really cared for him. And he said, wait, don't leave it until I'm dead to show me you care about me. And do you know what? A lot of people do that. You don't hear from family members, do you? After years on, and then they want to turn up at your funeral.
Yeah, when it's too late.
Let me know why I'm here. Yeah, no, don't bother turn up for my funeral.
He was basically just trying to prove a point. I think he felt a bit unloved and it's pretty extreme, but
that is true.
It's definitely extreme.
The family will kill me for doing it.
Oh my god!
I thought he was smart. If I wasn't dead when I launched that airplane, my mum would have freaking buried me in that grave.
And that's it.
I would that's it.
No, it is, but it's a bit of a dramatic effort. So do you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is.
Yeah. But how do you feel like the people around him view their relationship now? Do you think they've got the thought of thinking they actually lost him?
Yeah.
I think they appreciate him.
I reckon so.
I would have been so mad if that was someone I knew. I'd been so angry for them for putting me through that grieving process. I think I'd have to take some time away from him.
It's quite a selfish thing to do in a sense, isn't it? Like, for yourself. You're doing it for yourself, basically, because you want to know how much you're loved by everyone, but then you're not thinking about the other people, you know, how they're feeling. Like,
impact that
definitely. Yeah, he had children. I think so. I think they might have been older. Yeah. Still feel
that's not cool.
So their dad thinking they've lost, you know.
How long
was he gone for? Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't know how long.
The time to the funeral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. That's mad.
Yeah,
it really is.
Living his best life. Girls, this is a curveball for everybody, but I just wanted to touch on it. The Titan submarine that's gone missing, so this is common news, and they've apparently run out of oxygen today, or maybe they've imploded at the bottom of the sea, who knows.